are we gonna have a bistro at the Country Bistro. So let's crank up the gas and get cooking.
You're watching QC Barbecue TV, the ultimate barbecue cooking show. Brought to you by Crown Verity Barbecues. Our reputation is stainless. And by Sleeman Honey Brown Lager.
Have I got a treat for you kids today? Chris Devlin from Devlin's Country Bistro has been a friend of mine for 15 to 20 years and one of Ontario's top chefs. Chris, welcome. Really nice to see you, pal.
Nice to see you too, Murray.
We go back to the old days of stone boats when we were together. It was a lot of fun. Them's was the good old days.
They were great. Great
But now you're on
memories
your
from
own.
there. Here we go.
I love
About 12 years we've had the bistro.
Good for you, Chris. What are you making me?
Well, today we're going to do a boneless stuffed chicken supreme. And
Great.
It's going to be stuffed with focaccia, dried cranberries, and walnuts.
Boneless. What are you gonna? That's got bones, Chris.
Oh, well, we'll show you how to do that.
You're gonna debone it. You know, all the years that I've been the chicken guy at Chaps, the chicken wing king, I have never deboned a chicken.
When you're deboning here, you just have to follow the bone structure around here. Anybody could do it, Murray, even you.
So if you were deboning me, where would you start? About here?
Oh.
And what would you use? An axe?
An axe or a chainsaw, I'm not really sure.
I don't have a chance with this guy. Nice job there, pal.
Okay, you just really follow the bone structure
Right.
around here and try to leave as much flesh in one large piece without making it too ratty. Right
Nice.
here along where the wing bones normally come out
Right.
on either side here, that's where the wishbone is. I'm catching the knife right behind.
All right.
And now you can see how I'm
And it
just
just
going to
pulls.
detach this and the whole piece comes out as one section.
Lovely.
Okay? And
Lovely.
you just clean the meat quickly around the wishbone.
Is that the wishbone? Can you and I do the old wishbone trick?
Well, Murray, why not?
Why not? Okay, let's see. Narc,
Oh,
narc, narc, narc,
you
narc.
always
It is
get your
my
way.
show. But you know what, Chris? You were in my wish.
Is that right?
So that's cool.
Okay,
That's cool.
We'll split the pot then. So I'm just going to clean these up again and split it into two sections there.
Nice.
Just like that.
Beautiful.
Normally I would have with the wing bone attached,
Exactly,
and
like
I'll
these
be
guys.
showing you how I'll stuff those just in a moment with some with the wing bone.
Perfect.
And now we have to make a jus. So I'm just going to take these bones and chop those into some smaller pieces. So that way when they're in the pot, they have more room to get some color.
Is this more like a chicken stock you're basically making, or a?
Well, it's a
an
form
au
of
jus
that,
and
but we're
stock?
actually browning the bones first to get some color so we can
Great.
make a nice jus. And it's a little leaner than making the traditional style gravy where you used to pick up all those, the big greasy fat particles.
Yeah, I remember them from my grandma. Grandma, that's a little oil.
Okay, just a little oil in there. And we're going to put some carrots.
Cool.
Okay, I have some pre-chopped onions that I'm just setting in there as well.
I like a guy that brings all this stuff already done.
How do you
Saves
like
me
that?
a lot of work.
Okay, Murray, why don't
Great.
you go fire that on some heat
All
there
right.
for me, please?
Okay. There we go. Want on high, Chris?
Yes, please.
Okay, that won't take too long. Doesn't that look nice, the colors in there?
Okay, you've
gonna
got
make a great
everything
flavor.
going on there.
Yeah,
Okay,
give it a
get all on there, and we have a couple of herb sprigs that I would like to, chop up and put in there as well.
All right, I'll just leave this on for a minute. Great. Lots of room around here. Kind of dancing around the kitchen, cooking.
Yeah.
Before we go out to the barbecue, do a little dance.
Okay.
Make a little,
And also we have to make a stuffing too, Murray, to put in
Okay.
these.
Good.
So here we go again. About 4 teaspoons of olive oil. We're going to sweat off some onions.
Great. Now, when you say sweat off, for the kids at home that don't know what sweating off is, you're just getting the color out of it.
The color out of it, but
Yeah.
it also brings the flavors out.
That's
It
right.
softens them and brings some nice
So
flavor
it's a very
out.
quick saute, if I'm not
That's right.
mistaken.
That's right. And
These technical terms, I don't know.
okay, really what we want to do here now, Murray, is get this as hot as possible to get
It's
some
on high?
color started
Great.
on here. Okay, Murray, we're just going to let these brown up a little bit more, and we can go and start preparing the stuffing here now.
Great.
The celery and the onions have sweat enough, and I'm just going to season here a little bit with a little bit of white pepper and a little bit of salt, okay?
Perfect. This
And we can
smells
go over
delicious.
Go over to the cutting board here.
Okay. Do you like this pot too, Chris?
No, that's
Nope.
fine. We'll just
Right.
keep that one going on there, Murray. Okay, now we're going to mix in some focaccia. Focaccia is basically a white Italian-style bread with lots of herbs.
Great.
Okay, we'll mix that in. Whoop.
Schooner, we have things on the floor here. You're gonna
Keep
get
mix-
them chubby if you do that.
Mixing that around, and the
Nuts.
chopped walnuts and the cranberries.
Great, and that's it.
It's actually quite a sweet stuffing, but it really works out nice, and you know, it's great for all seasons.
Oh, does that ever look nice? Fabulous.
Okay, and now we'll just have to let this cool down a little bit, so we'll put it right
Okay.
into a bowl here.
Great.
Okay, and we have to get back to, actually I'm going to just put a little bit of white wine into the stuffing here, just when that
Great.
cools down, I can mix it. Back to the, Murray, we gotta keep focused here on our sauce here. We don't wanna burn.
No?
So once it's getting to this stage, you can see a little bit of color coming along.
Nice.
Okay, we get a little bit of tomato paste in here, and that's going to help color a little bit more. You don't need a lot, it just really helps in the coloring
Right.
process. Okay, we'll just let that
All
set
right.
for a minute, and I'll show you how we can set some of these breasts. So this is the supreme, like I explained before.
Right,
It has the
the
wing
leg.
bone still attached. Okay, we're just going to open it up just a little here, just to make it a little wider so we can get the stuffing in. Just mix this around a little bit more. It's generally enough for about four breasts to get
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna have a lovely flavor to it.
yeah, and sweetness and a little bit of nice crunch from the walnuts, and it's beautiful. I generally take the wing bone this
Right.
way and just sort of fold it around like this, making sure it's a nice shape, just like that.
Perfect. Nice work, Chris. So,
Okay, getting back to our jus here again. You can see some nice colors building up here. And what we're
yeah.
doing now, we just have to get ready to do some deglazing. You can see how all the
right.
tomato paste has helped to get some color. All the food particles from the chicken breast
Great.
and the mirepoix vegetables is coming. So what I'll do is just take a little bit of white wine and just quickly just give a little deglaze.
now deglaze.
Deglaze basically means it's just trying to clear all the little particles off the bottom of the pan and the coloring that
Picking
you
it
need.
up.
You know, when you go and buy any bases or so forth, they have all those built-in colorings that are probably composed of a lot of sugar
Right.
and basically the same elements as we're doing here. But this is all from scratch, very natural, and
Wonderful.
is much better.
Great
So
flavor.
what we'll do is we're just going to cook down this once more, get some more color, and then we're going to top it off with some water, just to let it come up and cook.
We're gonna add some water to this, Chris?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
2 bottles?
Yeah, 2 bottles. Just use some of this
Great.
Flamborough Springs.
Yeah.
And we'll just have enough just to cover it.
How's that? A little
Beautiful.
more? Okay.
Oh, that's
There you
beautiful
go.
right there.
There we
Okay,
go.
I'm just going to just do a real light seasoning.
All right.
Here, just a little salt, a little pepper. But remember, this is going to cook, come up to a boil. We're going to turn it down to a simmer, and then we'll be reducing it down and thickening it slightly with some cornstarch.
Okay, Chris, now we just let this reduce for a little while, and then we'll go out to the barbecue and do some barbecuing. What do you think of that? Great. I'm going to turn it down just a titch, Chris. I got her cranking around 800 degrees.
Oh, that's
You like that?
You bet. So along with this today, I'm doing another stacked grilled vegetable with a charred tomato sauce with roasted garlic. So what I have to do to roast some garlic on the barbecue, I've got some pre-peeled toes of garlic. I've just put them in an envelope of foil. Just a very small amount of extra virgin olive oil.
Right.
Some seasoning. I put some salt, some white pepper, and I have just a little bit of fresh basil, pesto oil, that I'm just going
very
to put in
nice.
there as well. We're going to fold this all up nice and tight, and this can just go set off to the corner of the barbecue there when you go to...
Up top or down below, Chris?
Oh, I would put it right on the back.
Great.
Right, no problem.
Right there, you got that in the back burner, kids? That looks nice, Chris.
Is it coming along there?
It's coming along well.
Okay.
Give it a little
And
more heat
I
again.
think what we'll do is just take a little peek at the chicken breasts here to see how we're getting
right.
some color on them. See? You can see
Ah,
they're coming along quite
nice.
nicely.
Very nice. Do you want me to move, turn them?
Just actually, what I'm going to do, because they are stuffed, you can imagine how delicate they're going to be. If we try to flip them around too much,
Okay.
we're going to really get a lot of, extra banging around, and the
Right.
stuffing would probably come out. Lots
Nice
of heat
work.
on this barbecue, Mary.
Have I got it warm enough for your little
Let me
hands?
tell you, they're cooking too.
Isn't it funny how none of us have any hair on our arms?
So what I'm going to do here now is, now that we have them marked, I'm just going to put them onto this foil pan, and I'm going to set it onto the other side of the barbecue that has the heat turned off, and it's actually going to just sort of act as a convection. If you can imagine the
Convection
heat
bake.
on one side, and it'll kind of just roll around there.
Convection bake.
You bet. So I'm going
You
to
got
set the lid back down here.
Now, I must congratulate you the way you took over my grill like that. I don't let anyone take over my grill like that. You're the best.
Yeah, well,
You're the
there's
best.
Some things never change, eh, Mary?
I love it.
Okay, what I'm going to do here now is prepare the vegetables for
All right.
the stacked vegetable. And we have a fairly large eggplant here, so
Fairly.
what I want to try to end up with is the same circumference of vegetables, so that way I get a nice uniform shape all the way through, okay? So this time I'm just cutting it down here just a little bit and taking some of the wider part, about 1 centimeter thick. Just do a few portions of each here. I'm going to put them on a tray.
I love you young guys that know centimeters from inches and millimeters, and boy, I'm still the inch kind of guy. Onions, nice work.
Yeah, and then we'll grab some of the potato, get into the center
Little
part here
Yukon
again, so it's a
Gold, I
little bit
see.
thicker. Beautiful.
May I pass
the
you?
yam's going to be sort of for the other dish,
All right.
actually. And the tomato.
Figures, the only one I'd touch, I got the wrong dish. Story of my life, getting the wrong dish.
Now the tomato here, I'm going to cut several slices here because I'm using this as part of the stacked vegetable as well as part of the tomato sauce. I'm going to be brushing them all with olive oil and seasoning them. The tomatoes first, I'll be charring them so that way they can be done, and I have to process those as well.
All right.
Okay. Now the
Doesn't that
zucchini,
look nice?
sort of cut a little bit on the bias, because you would to have a zucchini this size around.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what
Yeah.
they kind of taste like, So try to cut them a little bit on the bias. That way you can get a little bit more of the size.
Nice.
Okay. And we have a beautiful portobello mushroom.
Portobello.
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 How do you like that?
Do I like it?
Okay. So now what I have to do is season these up with some olive oil.
Yeah.
Lots of garlic. Can you ever have too much garlic, Mary?
Not for me. Now, you're in Mount
Mount Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Just
Pleasant.
like you, Murray. Quite a pleasant guy.
Very pleasant mountain I am. And you're open for lunch and dinner, Chris?
Lunch on Fridays only.
Okay.
Dinner Monday through Saturday, 5 till 10.
Great. And this is a tasting of what we would get at your restaurant.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you, I had a tasting of Chris's cooking for years and years, and there are none better. Oh, look at that. Is that heat okay? I got it in high.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Great.
So what I'm doing here right now is basically taking the tomatoes and grilling those up.
Yep.
So that way I can do the tomato
Yep.
sauce.
The portobello.
The portobello. I'm going to put the potatoes on just on the side
Yeah.
here because they're a little denser. They take a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I noticed you put the oiled and garlic side up.
Well, I
So
think there was
drizzle down
it seemed
in.
like there was lots right on
All
there.
right.
I've just been sort of rolling that around in
Okay.
there. But good eye, Murray. Good eye.
Thank you. Thank you. Just so you kids know that I don't miss a lot on this show.
You didn't just go to school to eat your lunch.
No. As you see, I've eaten a couple of lunches. Nicely done, Chris.
Okay.
Now,
and probably
I've got
what
my
I'll do
high-
is just go over top of these with a little bit more
there we
seasoning on
go.
here because you know what? We like lots of flavor.
We do. Very nice.
Now you're just going to set the barbecue
How's our chicken?
lid down
Hang on
here.
before you put that lid down because my arm's in there. Want to check your chicken? Yeah,
Well, it
it's still
seems
got a
to
bit
go
of time to
pretty
go.
good. In fact, you know what? Let's
Yeah,
put it
let's
up on
put
this
it up on
upper
the
grill.
heat.
Might as
You
well
got
take
it.
advantage of this nice option there and
Yeah.
get some heat flowing on there. Okay.
Now what are you doing?
And now we have some pitas here that are going to be part of the stacked vegetable as well.
Okay.
Okay. And along with that, I have
Ooh,
some
that
nice
goat cheese.
the Chèvre.
I love it.
All right. Now, for part of the vegetable presentation for the chicken, I'm going to do some grilled sweet potatoes. Okay?
Okay.
So, just going to take them basically the same way.
Great. Good. Do you want to move anything yet, pal?
Yeah, well, let's just take a look at these tomatoes.
How am I
I wanna
doing?
make, well, I want to make sure they get some nice
Color.
charred sort of
Yeah.
colored mark on there.
Okay. All right, you know what? You know what we should do?
What should we do? What?
After you wreck the onion? You know, I want to tell you, kids, even the best of chefs on a grill can move something and it'll break. So don't worry about it. We're all here to eat and have fun. So while we're watching this, Chris, and we fix that onion, let's have a quick beer and maybe we'll come back and try some of that stuff.
Sounds great, Murray.
Wow. Well, let's get at this dessert.
Okay, here we go. We've got a grilled Filo pastry with grilled
know.
apples and pears. And it's going to have some mascarpone cheese and some fresh raspberry with a raspberry sauce.
Does that sound any good, kids? I'm telling you.
So I've already peeled the apples and the pears, obviously,
Yeah.
and I'm just deseeding them here quickly just to get them on the grill here now, just ahead of the Filo pastry preparation.
Okay. Filo's right here. Ready to
Here's some
go.
clarified butter. Don't need the salt and pepper these, Murray.
Ooh, look at these guys. Look at how our sauce has gotten so nice and thick, Chris.
Yeah.
Like me to take that off for you, pal?
yeah.
That's
Nice.
looking
You can
good.
Take that right off to the side. Get these on the queue here.
Very nice. Want that lid down?
Okay. Now we
No,
have
you
a
want
sheet
your
of
Filo.
Filo pastry here. It's one sheet. Just lightly brush it with some clarified butter.
Nice.
Okay.
We've got this on a high heat now, right, Chris?
Yep, that's fine, Murray. Folding it in half. Another light brush of clarified butter. What I'm going to do here now is just take this rough edge of the Filo pastry.
Right.
Because you know how fast it dries out, Murray.
Yeah. Good
Needs
thought.
a little bit of extra Nivea on this one.
You gotta have that.
Folding it again.
Moisten the
and
little
folding
fellow.
it again. Another quick brush.
So, how many people do a Filo pastry or Filo pastry on a barbecue, eh, Chris?
Well, I don't
Just
think
you and I.
I don't think many try, Murray,
No.
but I think it's you're going to be amazed how this really turns
I
out.
know. You're amazing.
Okay, so as you can see, it's
Yeah.
going quite
Already.
quickly.
Yeah. Perfect. So you're the first with a Filo. That looks nice, Chris.
Okay, so just to try to get some more markings on it.
And we don't mind those markings on there, do we?
No, absolutely. That's what the cue's all about.
That's what it's about. Very nice. Oh.
See, as you can see, it's just sort of going to set. The layers will separate here slightly, and we'll let these apples kind of cook. They'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah, they will.
In pairs.
Great.
Okay, now I can shut the lid down
Close that lid, pal.
and over to the table.
I love being an innocent observer here.
So now what we do is get some mascarpone cheese.
And what kind is mascarpone?
It's basically a sweetened Italian
Soft cheese.
cream cheese.
Right.
You know,
Okay. Very
Okay.
nice.
just like that. So it's quite warm.
Yeah.
You know, you could actually prepare this a little bit earlier than
Oh.
when your guests are here.
almost
Sprinkle
like
with
butter.
a little bit more sugar. Okay. All right. Now I have some apples and pears here
Right.
that are already pre-grilled.
Right.
Just going to set them along on here.
Very nice.
The apple.
Okay. That's lovely. Then your raspberries.
And then we put our raspberries right in the
Right.
middle here.
Isn't that beautiful? And that's how you, that's perfect.
Just like that, sprinkle a little bit more sugar over
Oh.
top of it, and away you go.
Perfect.
You could actually prepare these a little bit ahead of time and
Yeah.
have them ready to go. Raspberry sauce, raspberries, sugar, a little bit of fresh, get you, Mary? See? And then a little bit of extra wine,
All right.
just like that, and we
Great.
can put that right
I'll
on
put
the
that on.
right on the
While
stove.
you build your veggie tray, if you'd like. There. Now, while that's cooking, we'll just maybe have a cold beverage, and then we'll taste it all.
Sounds good to me, Mary.
Great. This, my young friend, what are you going to do with this?
Well, now I'm going to make a nice sauce out of this. It's probably the first barbecue tomato sauce you've ever seen.
It is.
Do you remember? It's all the grilled tomatoes that we had on the barbecue with the roasted garlic. And I'm going to just put it into the container here with our little white wine.
Very nice.
And I'm going to add just a little bit of this extra virgin olive oil in here, Murray. Do you have any problem with a little extra oil in there?
Not at all. You know me.
Yeah, no fat, no flavor, big guy.
No fat, no flavor. You know, remember those chubby girls that use butter all the time? And
fresh basil.
don't they know? Nice.
Keep it nice and
nice.
Loose. So now what I'm going to do is this is going to go right on the plate. So the predominant seasoning from there is actually the char from the Q.
Exactly.
So now what I need you to do, Murray, is kind of build a nice little stacked tower of vegetables here.
Would you like me to start from the big one up?
That would probably be the best way.
My portobello
You bet.
would be first.
Beautiful.
Then
Okay.
I will go with my tomato.
Great.
Correctamundo. Tomato, tomato. Then I will go with my onion. Correct.
As you're doing that, Murray, too, I'm going to just snap a little of our sauce that we had started preparing in the house.
Right.
See how it's reduced down?
Yes.
I strained that, thickened that lightly, and it's just come up with a nice silky consistency.
Very nice.
Be generous with it.
Do you like that? Did
Well,
I do it?
that's beautiful, Murray. Actually, you know what? I should have probably went through a little bit more explanation with it. But why don't we just got to get the goat's cheese into there too?
Okay.
And we're going to put the shallot on top here right now. This is a nice idea as a vegetarian item. But what is really good to do if you're not a vegetarian, instead of that shallot, how about a nice grilled scallop right on top of there, and it'd make a beautiful entree. Super as a vegetarian selection for people to come into the restaurant and great by the barbecue.
Chris, we have our raspberries.
And now we have our raspberry and Filo. Just a little bit of extra raspberry sauce here. As you can see, I didn't strain it, but it's just beautiful, just like this. Okay, and then just a little sneeze of some sugar over top. There you are.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing.
Murray, I don't think you got that way from not eating.
Wow. And of course we're going to use our Kittling Ridge Chardonnay because of the subtle oak aging. It gives it a toasty and buttery flavor that'll really come out with your chicken. And ice wine and brandy for the dessert, don't you think?
Sounds great to me.
Chris, Mount Pleasant will never be the same without you. To Devlin's Country Bistro, Chris, thanks for coming.
Nice to be
And always remember, eat, drink, and be Murray.
Thanks for watching Cuisine Barbecue TV, the ultimate barbecue cooking show. Brought to you by Crown Verity Barbecues. Our reputation is stainless. And by Sleeman Honey Brown Lager.